What do you hope to accomplish with the invasion into Kentucky's neutrality? But like at this point, I guess Kentucky wasn't neutral anymore, so this question's kind of voided.
Well, no, it's a legitimate question.
Yeah, right.
Really? Is there a legitimate answer?
Yeah. Because all during the war, Kentucky was split.
Yeah.
Basically, the mountains in eastern Kentucky was Union sympathizers, and the Confederacy's capital in Kentucky was Bowling Green.
Yeah.
So
The western part was
pretty much the state was split right down the middle.
and the western part, eastern part was Unionist, and the central part was kind of
Mixed.
And this is in 1862. At this point.
well. This is with the invasion, the Kentucky campaign of 1862. That's what the question is over. Of course, that's Richmond, Munfordville, and Perryville.
All right.
You know, that's the battle.
That's the battle.
And basically, it is to get new recruits. That was what they're coming. That was doing here, and to drive the Yankees back north. But basically, because Morgan had went in July and talked to Bragg and told him if he would invade Kentucky, he could get 25,000 troops.
And he got
So they brought a bunch of. Yeah, they didn't even get 10, did they?
2,500.
2,500. Yeah, 1/10 of that, and. So he invaded and he brought wagons full of rifles, but he didn't get no recruits.
Yeah.
That's basically the answer to your question.
Okay. Okay. And you guys are, I guess, are like enlisted, right? All right.
Well, here's your 2 enlisted men right here. Woo!
What are the challenges of your unit coming here, geographically speaking? Like talking about the terrain and just in general.
For the privates in this unit,
Yes.
trying to take that forward up there, which we will do today.
Yeah. We get to see that for sure.
Weather was a big challenge.
Weather was a challenge.
That year, Kentucky was in extreme drought.
It's very hot.
Yeah, very hot, very dry. Challenge of finding water. Water was a big deal. Forage, food.
Wool uniforms, no doubt. Well, in that case, how are you being supplied?
Off the land.
Yes, we live off the land, and we're very good scavengers.
Yeah.
A lot of squirrels, a lot of deer around this territory.
No,
Chickens?
chickens and pigs.
Chickens and pigs and cows.
Yeah, the farmers are very generous to us.
Whatever you can find.
Whatever you can kill. And geographically speaking, how is it that the battle took place at this specific location? Was it just a coincidence?
You see that bridge right over yonder?
Yep.
That's why the battle
took place.
All right.
That bridge was the Elton Railroad over the Green River. They had to protect places like it, any kind of major bridge like it, they would protect them. And so as the Confederates was coming up there, they had a fort, which is Fort Craig here, had to protect that bridge. So as the Confederates come through, they had to take that fort. They couldn't leave a fort like that in their rear.
So that's why it's called Battle of the Bridge.
Yep.
So when y'all at 1:30 today, are y'all just gonna be spanning like?
We're going to attack that fort.
The actual fort.
The actual fort is up the hill up there.
And when you get up there and stand in the middle of that fort, you can
See why they picked that point.
Okay.
All right.
Good
Cool.
vantage point.
I'll probably be videotaping that too.
Yeah, we will.
That's all I have to ask.
Thank y'all so
This
much.
is
We
very
appreciate it.
Anything else you need to know, if we don't